welcome back to another episode. We'll call it Weird Wednesday today. Normally I make my appearance on Monday, but things get in the way. Vampire was a busy man, and I do apologize for that. But we are going to be looking at some very fun action figures today. These are the SUPER7 action figures from Universal Monsters. They are the Wolfman, the Mummy, and the creature from the Black Lagoon. These were released by SUPER7 under the license of Cheney Enterprises. Yes, Lon Chaney. Smart, he branded himself. As well as Bela Lugosi. You have Lugosi Enterprises as well. Yes. So the family carries on their legacy even after they have passed. And Bela was buried in his vampiric outfit that he wore in the 1932 film of Dracula. Yes. And to answer you, JB, I'll use your initials, who contacted me on Twitter asking, what is your last name, Vampire? Well, it is Sarkan. It is spelled S-A-R-K-A-N-Y. That's not pronounced Sarkani or Sarkoni. The Y is silent. It's a name for a Hungarian town. And the last name also means dragon. So yeah, it's Vampire Dragon. Go figure. But these action figures are very fun. They glow in the dark. There were only 4 of them. Well, Vampire, we looked at this one a long time ago, of the Frankenstein. So those were the only 4 that were released under the SUPER7 brand that glows in the dark. That came in these special boxes that look like the old Ben Cooper Halloween costumes that everybody wore as children in the 70s and 80s. Possibly in the 60s, things started changing a little bit in Halloween costumes. So, back in the 50s and 60s, the masks were made out of kind of like cheesecloth. And they were stiffened. An old vampire's mother used to wear them. And she said that by the end of the night, from your body heat and sweating and breathing, that they would just fall apart. They would just flatten. So then vacuum form molding came into play, and they started vacuum form molding masks. And there's a thin plastic mask with the little rubber strap. They came with the plastic bodysuit, and by the end of the night, the bodysuit was torn up just by you walking. So yes, only thing you were left with was the mask, right? So it's not very hard to find these on the aftermarket, those costumes, but we're not talking about those. We talk about the SUPER7 figures, but they are related to the costumes. So those costumes aren't, like I said, hard to find anymore. They are expensive because not many of them survived, but they are readily available. Yes. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at these wonderful, wonderful action figures of Vampire Love stuff that glows in the dark. Vampire has that ability. I wish. Well, that kind of defeat the purpose of me night hunting, wouldn't it, if it goes in the dark? But that's an idea for a horror movie. Vampires glows in the dark. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at these beautiful action figures. Okay, so looking at them, let's just look at, all the boxes are the same. So we look at just the creature from the Black Lagoon, because this was one of my favorites. He was also known as Gillman. But it's a Universal Monsters, glows in the dark. It has all the action figures, or all the characters on here that were available. I don't know if Lon Chaney ever played Creature from the Black Lagoon. He may have done the scenes where he was on land, but they had a diver that did the underwater scenes, and he would hold his breath up to 4 minutes at a time, and then go take a few puffs off a regulator in between shooting. So it says Creature from the Black Lagoon, SUPER7. Here on the side, it gives the information, Universal Monsters, and here on the back, it has a checklist for all the action figures. It's a certified creepy cool, bold bright colors, awesome articulation, real glowing plastic. Very nice. Here on the bottom is Universal and Chaney Entertainment. So go ahead and open up the creature. I already pre-cut the tape, so we wouldn't have to go through the pain of watching old Vampire try to open that up. We're going to have to anyway. This is a tiny box. Okay, so I have the leads off, and I took one out. They are in this tray. Oh, these trays are so, oy, so irritating. So take a look at the creature from the Black Lagoon. He's 5-point articulation. He does have holes in his feet for figure stands. His arms do go up, and his head moves around 360. But look at his webbed hands and the pointy fingers. They painted the webbing. Very nice detail on that. In the gills here on the back of his head. That is coming in. And, of course, he's dorsal fins and webbed feet. Creature from the Black Lagoon was a very fun action figure. Or creature, I should say. His eyes are orange, lips are orange, and it shows his teeth. This is good, very good work done on these. For the price that these are going for anymore. Vampire got bottom floor pricing on these, so they were not that expensive. Oh, goodness. Sorry, Mommy. Not that you feel it any day. Mommy, don't up. See, there's stains, orange stains on his mummy wrapping. And you see the very nice detail and molding on the mummy wrapping. And his hair, I don't know if that shows up very well. But he has blood coming out to his eye. There we go. Try to get them in a little closer. Oh, come on, camera. Don't be shy. Okay, lots of detail on him. There you can see his hair and his ears. The mummy Ramses that is out on display, I think in the London Museum. You know, I've talked to him before when he would rise. He don't do much anymore. But he's actually getting mold on him. He's an old moldy mummy now. He's the wolf man, wearing his shirt and pants, has a black belt. And the fur is pink, and the flesh is yellow. Except for his little tiny wolf paws. Very cool action figure as well. Nice detail. So here comes the fun part. All right, let me turn the flash off. And here they are in their glowing glory. Little upset that the heads aren't glowing very well on the Wolfman and the mummy, but that's okay. I mean, it's nice to have things that glow in the dark again. I remember in the late 70s and early 80s, that was a big trend in cereal box toys. If a kid got something glow in the dark, it was a real treasure. So there they are, glowing. But old Vampire found out that this glowing stuff is a powder that's mixed in with the vet plastic, and then it's poured into a mold. So it's a powder that is photosensitive, that excites the protons in the powder, and it causes it to glow. For a limited time, as you could see, they're starting to fade. But the powder, I found out, is toxic to humans. So let's turn the lights back on. See, it's proof right here that vampires don't glow in the dark. The only thing you see are my candles burning in the back. It's a dimmer light. See, studio lights are so much fun. Oh, there you go. Bright light, no vampire back. Hi, guys. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I enjoyed the glow-in-the-dark monster toys. They're a lot of fun to play with. I know Joe Motion enjoys monster toys, but not as much as G.I. Joe. So if you want G.I. Joe, tune in to Joe Motion Videos 82. That's who I'm branded under. But my show's Monster Monday, but I'm called Weird Wednesday today. So, anyway, G.I. Joe's usually on Monday and Tuesday. And you get to see a very nice man. Kind of looks like Vampire, because Vampire likes to blend into his environment. So, the people come and visit the daytime and they say Vampire, they say, oh, hey, look at that, it's Joe Motion. But Vampire can hide. Yes, very good at it. For my centuries, I am good at disguising. So, you guys should take care. I hope you're all happy and safe and healthy. But remember, take your iron. Eat your meat just a little bit rare. So when Vampire comes to see you, it's a nice surprise for me, nice treat. But stay safe, please. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to others. You never know what kind of day they're having. And be kind to your animals. They know nothing but unconditional love. And your animals are just so innocent. Any animals are. Some are misunderstood, like the wolves and the bears and the mountain lions, all the apex predators. People don't understand them. Yes, it's right to be afraid of them. But mostly they're curious. But if you encounter them, stay away from them. Don't try to feed them. They're more afraid of us than we are of them. That's why they attack, or sometimes they're sick. But I'm not an animal expert. Seek expert opinion about these things if you want to pick up a bobcat and pet him. Or go hug a mountain lion. Okay? Vampire. Call me Pontius Pilate, my hands are clean of that. So, we see you later. So, vampire saying goodbye. And pleasant dreams. Hey, don't worry about leaving your doors unlocked. I get in anyway. Bye-bye for now.